We're going to be a little bit warmer as we get into this afternoon, but again, still fairly comfortable. The humidity is really not much of an issue today. We'll have a little bit of a breeze kind of offsetting those slightly warmer temperatures later on today. Those gusts getting up around 25 miles an hour. We'll be in the same ballpark tomorrow, but unfortunately it's going to feel a whole lot different with that humidity coming soaring back. Again, that's going to push those heat index values near that century mark tomorrow and again on Friday. So it's going to be nice and toasty, which means it's going to be unstable. That atmosphere is going to be primed for some storms. Now, again, still a little bit murky in terms of those details. Some of those could be strong, though, with all of that heat, all of that humidity. Rain chances, again, look like they're largely centered around Friday, and some of that's actually spilling over into Saturday now as well. So keep that in mind if you've got any of those weekend plans. In terms of that widespread coverage, now I think Thursday and Friday, those are the 2 days we're going to be watching for potentially some organized activity. Here's the latest look at Future Track. We'll start you off Thursday morning, get you into the early morning hours. Going to be monitoring a cluster of storms coming out of Nebraska, and that looks like it may have some of our northern counties' names on it. Here is some of those kind of grays off toward northern portions of Missouri. Might clip places along and north of I-70. But the time frame is going to be the mid to late morning hours into the early afternoon. That's going to be the first round. The second round looks like it's largely going to be into the afternoon and evening as we get into Thursday, up around 5 and 6 o'clock. And again, it's going to form on kind of these small scale boundaries that morning round is going to push out. So it's kind of hard to exactly pin down where some of these are going to redevelop as we get into the heat of the day. Those will kind of flare up and move off, and then we'll be dry as we get into the overnight hours. But we're going to load back up and get another complex that we're going to have to track as we get into Friday morning. And then by Friday afternoon, probably do something similar as that cold front approaches. So the severe threats, again, while they're fairly low as of right now, damaging straight line winds, a little bit of large hail certainly possible as we go forward. I think that tornado threat, it's just a little bit too soon to tell exactly what that's ultimately going to shake out to be. The flooding threat, though, we can kind of see that one coming with a slow-moving boundary as we get all the way through Thursday and Friday. Multiple opportunities for storms, and we're going to have a lot of moisture. Again, it is going to be nasty, muggy out there, a lot of water in the atmosphere, and we're going to be able to wring some of that out. About 2 to 5 inches is what we're thinking north of I-70. In terms of that severe chance, at least looking at some of those headlines, again, favoring more so the afternoons. I'd say Thursday's probably the better bet, but we got a lot of questions still to answer here as we get about 24 to 36 hours out. So stay with us. A lot to track today and tomorrow. If it rises to that threshold, of course, we'll issue that weather alert day and try to keep you ahead of some of those stronger storms in this work week.